Hey, what's up guys, Wookie2312 here, and today we're going to do another episode of Elite Gun Reviews, where basically I take the original gun and compare it to Elite version of the same gun. So in today's episode we're going to do the EM1 and we're going to compare it to the EM1 Pwner. So what's the difference between the original and the Elite version? Well, the EM1 Pwner has a +2 damage and a +1 mobility, however it does has -1 accuracy, -1 fire rate and -1 handling. I'm going to start off with what the downsides are. Well, the -1 fire rate, if you didn't know guys, the fire rate of this gun is like the fastest fire rate in any Call of Duty. It's something like 13,500. So it has a really fast fire rate, and this -1 fire rate does not affect the fire rate at all, which is extremely weird in my opinion. But yeah, it only affects how long it takes to heat up, because if you guys know, if you press down on the like RT for too long using the EM1 Pwner, it does heat up and it does take about 3 seconds to get back into its normal state. However, with this -1 fire rate, it does take a little less time to get up to that maximum heating point. So it doesn't affect the fire rate at all, which is good in my opinion, because that's one of the strengths of this gun. Next is -1 accuracy. Obviously this gun is pretty accurate in my opinion. If you're say long range, you can long range people and you can short range people with this gun. Medium range, this gun, it's not too good. You probably will get outgunned by a BAL or a HBR or something like that, but it's still a really good gun. Another downside is the handling. I don't really see much difference in the handling, to be honest. It still feels like because I've tried the EM1 Quantum, which is the same as the original, and the EM1 Pwner, and I can't tell the difference in the handling at all. So yeah, but the upside to this is the +2 damage, which makes a really big difference. Because if you guys know, it does take quite a few hit markers to obviously kill someone with the EM1 Pwner, because I think it's 1 hit marker every frame, so it does see a lot of hit markers, so it does make the time to kill a bit shorter, which is obviously really good. And together that fast fire rate, it's just a really good weapon overall. Another good thing is the mobility. It has +1 mobility, because if you guys know, this is a heavy weapon, so you won't be going fast with it. You can tell, obviously you can tell the difference if you're running around with an ASM1 or this EM1. It's a really big difference, and this +1 in mobility does help a lot with the running around bits of it, because usually when I use this gun, I put the Atlas 45 as a secondary and just run around with that, and then obviously take it out my back once I see someone. So yeah, I'm going to go into my recommended class setup. So for the 2 attachments I'm going to use is the heatsink, because I told you guys before, the -1 fire rate, it does take a little less time to obviously heat up to the maximum time. So you do want heatsink as a really good option for that. And obviously the next one is stock, because if you guys know, obviously it's a heavy weapon. It is really heavy, and you want to be moving around a lot with this gun, because obviously it's quite heavy and you're really slow with this. So I've chosen stock to move around a bit more, be a bit more mobile with this gun. And yeah, that's about it for the video really. There's not much else to talk about, and in my opinion it's a much better version than its original counterpart. So if you do have this in the supply drop, I would recommend using it. It's a really good gun, especially with a patch that came out, I think it was a few months ago or a few weeks ago, I can't remember, but it did buff up the EM1 a bit, which made it a really good gun. And yeah, that's about it guys, and thanks for watching.